Hi there traders, this video is all about the euro dollar and pound dollar analysis. My name is Chris and welcome to Elite Currency. Let's start off with the euro dollar. Euro dollar actually fell further yesterday, but is this a start of a new downtrend or still a retracement, a bearish pullback within the uptrend? And I'm still leaning towards the second, which is that this is a pullback for more upside, especially if price stays above the 50 fib here at around 122, 122.30. So price is still above that. In fact, it bounced at 122.50, the psychological quarter level there. Plus, if you look on the left, there are a lot of reasons why price could use that zone as a support as well. This zone right here, the long-term moving average, the fibs, and so far, price has been looking pretty choppy in its down move. This is certainly, to me, looking like it could be an ABC correction. That ABC correction, if my wave analysis and the wave patterns are indeed correct as I expect, would finish at wave 4. This could then start wave 5. All right, so that's what I'm expecting for the moment. This would be invalidated though, I would say, if price breaks below. Well, definitely it would be very unlikely if it broke below the 61.8 fib. Even if it breaks below the 50, it's becoming a little bit less likely, and I'll be definitely careful whether price is indeed a wave 4. It could still be 61.8. A break below that would make it pretty much unlikely, I would say. It's not totally invalidated. So anywhere above 50, bullish, in between 50 and 61.8, I would say it's kind of like a neutral zone. We have to see. But below the 61.8 fib, we're getting into more and more bearish territory. It also will depend a little bit on if price makes this dash down. How do the candles look like? Do we have strong candles or weak candles indicating kind of the end of the downside? Or are they strong? And is momentum picking up, in fact, right? Those are important questions. If we have a huge candle like this, right at the 61.8 fib, then a reversal to the upside does not seem likely, for instance. Whereas if we have like smaller candles like this, and then a doji, and then a doji, yes, then probably there is divergence between these bottoms here, like this, and an upside is certainly becoming a little bit more likely, right? So those are important factors too. Now, whether price will make one more dash down or bounce immediately, to me is not as clear because we kind of missed maybe the 50 fib by a little bit. Also on the hourly chart, this could be a wave 4. Got to keep in mind that this is kind of looking like a bear flag at the moment. So for me, I think the previous bottom here is an important level. If it breaks above 123, there's a good chance of a breakout. So I would like to see a break, pull back perhaps a continuation here. That particular zone could be very interesting for upside, right? And then we could get maybe a continuation there. So that's how a bullish breakout might look like. If this is a bear flag, it will break the bear flag, make one more lower low, and then there should be divergence, and that also could still send price higher in that case. All right. Now, considering yesterday's candle, pretty bearish, right? Yesterday's candle definitely closed bearish, and with the close near the low, so the bears were quite in control of that candle. So could there be a little bit of a downside still to 122.25? Yeah, considering yesterday's candle, yes, that could create a little bit more push, and then we'll have to see if price makes the bounce or not, right? It doesn't have to necessarily, but considering yesterday's candle, it's a decent candle there. So, but if on the 1 hour chart we do see upside correction and a bounce, then I think it kind of negates that that daily candle. All right, it's not everything either. Of course, this trend line is important to keep an eye on too for the bigger breakout to the upside. So if we get a break, pullback, continue, then you still have a resistance line here, and price would need to break above that before you have a bigger breakout and before a larger wave 5 could emerge. Now, if that doesn't happen, if price does break to the downside, does that make sense? Is it possible? Why would that happen? Well, basically, if we look at the higher time frames, we're already analyzing this for a while, and we're saying this looks like a wave 1, 2, 3, 4. So for those that remember, and been following our analysis for longer, you might have caught part of this wave 3, for instance, or you might have known that we were thinking that this would be a wave 4 and that this is a wave 5, right? So we are now in wave 5, but the question is, how long will wave 5 last? So this could be the end of wave 5. Price could have hit 125, that's it. The completion of wave 5. It's possible. So that's how, if price does move lower, below 122, it could start to fall down to 120, because this could then start an A, B, C correction, like this, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as I said. But the other scenario is that wave 5 is not finished yet. There could be, within wave 5, a wave 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5. So there could be a 5 of 5 left, for instance. So this could therefore also easily be a pullback. That's why I'm keeping an open mind of both scenarios at this point. All right, the pound dollar is a tricky spot. It's at the long-term moving averages, all right, which could be a bounce. We had kind of a double bottom, and we're seeing perhaps, a move up. But if price does break through that double bottom, then this could be the start of a downtrend, right? So in that case, price, if we do like this, then price could fall down to the minus 61.8 target, maybe minus 100 target, and there could be a downtrend starting. If price bounces here at the 272 target, this could easily still be an ABC, like this, which could also be a bigger wave 4, and up it could go for wave 5. That is still, I think, the most likely scenario, but we don't know. Obviously, it depends if price breaks to the downside here. If it breaks to the upside, right, then, of course, there's a bigger chance of a wave 5. All right, and in that case, a break above 140, which is the previous bottom, and these tops would be a good thing to wait for. Break, pullback, continue for that wave 5. All right, now it's in a triangle. It's difficult to know the direction, but if it breaks to the upside, we would need to see a break above 140. If it breaks to the downside, then we have a potential downtrend in play. So it is a key zone. It's a key area. This triangle will provide basically, the footprint, whether price will make the upside or downside here. It is at a key spot, long-term moving average. The structure has been bullish, so I think that a bounce, not too strange. But if the entire structure is going to change, then it might happen now, right? And it might, this break would then basically change the whole dynamic of the chart, and we would see a potential end of this uptrend and a potential stronger downtrend. Maybe the next support level could all the way be here. There's some broken tops, of course, here as well, and here, and the bottom here. So those are levels to think about. But that's a little bit further down, as you can see. So a breakout to the downside could create that pressure for price to fall to lower support levels. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. EliteCurrency.com, you'll find more free analysis and free material. And by the way, checking out ECS.start, that's how you can download that package. ECS Start is the name of the package. And wish you all good trading. Cheers.